Hello YouTube, it's Friday again. My name is Jonas, and first of all I want to say thank you to all of you who like, subscribe and interact to my videos. Today I will cook food from the French cuisine. A very classic one this time. It's a Boeuf Bourguignon. However, I have no idea if there is any authentic version of Boeuf Bourguignon. The recipe is 120 years old or so. But this is my version, and if you like it, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, that will help my channel a lot. We are soon at 100 subscribers, which is of course nothing compared to many other channels, but I just run this channel for 1.5 months or so. So let's start cooking Boeuf Bourguignon, my version. Start off with pancetta. You can of course use bacon instead, but it will make the dish more smoky, which some people enjoy, but I prefer mine not so smoky. And when they are golden brown, put them on a plate for later use. Add butter to the same pot and start frying your mushroom. When they are almost ready, add garlic and stir it around until the garlic just take a little bit color, and then pour it over into a bowl and save for later use. Of course, we don't want to throw away all those flavors that we have in the pot, so deglaze it with water, strain it, and put it in a container for later use. And now it's time for our meat. In this recipe I will use chuck eye. Use chuck or any other kind of meat that you like. Slice it in medium to large pieces and fry them in butter in batches so they all get browned, and the goal is to get them look something like this. And when all your meat is ready, it's time to deglaze the pot and preserve all those good flavors that you have in the bottom of the pot. Strain it and save for later use. Put your pot back on medium heat and add some oil to it. Fry your tomato paste for 1 to 2 minutes. It will make it taste better, less acidic and more sweet. And now add all the meat to your pot and stir it to combine. Follow up with some generous amount of salt and black pepper. Give it a quick stir and add flour to your pot. The reason for this is because we want our stew to be a little bit thicker when it's ready. And now deglaze your pot with balsamic vinegar. Give it a stir again and let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. Add wine to your pot, follow up with your veal stock. And this stock is the stock I made in my last episode, so if you want to see how I did it, just look at the last episode. This is all the liquid that we preserved from deglazing our pot earlier. And wait until it boils, and then it's time to add our mushroom together with the garlic and our pickled pearl onion and our pancetta. And now just give it a quick stir to everything combined and put on the lid and let it sit on stove top for 1 hour simmering. Next it's time to do our Bouquet garni. Even if this one is probably the ugliest ever constructed seen by mankind, it will still do its job perfectly. So please don't care about how your Bouquet garni will look, this will be perfect. And now dump that beauty into the pot and put on a lid and let it simmer for 1 hour before we're starting with our carrots. Just peel them, dice them and put them in the pot. Stir it and put back the lid. The carrots will need around 1 hour before they are tender, so what could be a better time than to start off with our potato that we will serve to this dish. You know the drill, just peel them and boil them in water and a generous amount of salt until they are fork tender, and then they are ready. So after a total of 3 hours it's time to see if our meat is ready. And yes indeed. And the last thing we are doing before serving it is to add parsley to the pot and give it a quick stir, and of course remove the Bouquet garni or at least what's left of it. And now plate your Boeuf Bourguignon together with your boiled potato and garnish with some extra parsley. Okay YouTube, so let's try this.
This is, as I told you in the beginning, it's my version of a Boeuf Bourguignon, but it's not a Boeuf Bourguignon. However, it's quite cocky to say that this one is better. So cook it yourself and you can decide what you think. However, now it's time to taste it. And the goal here is, of course, to make the meat very tender. And yeah, it is. Yeah, it's not like pulled beef, but it's not like pulled beef, but it's darn close. And the carrots, yeah, they are tender as well, but they have a bite which I prefer. And man, the sauce is great. So, don't have anything more to say now. So please, just try this, cook this, and see you next Friday. Take care.